Hi, I'm Harry Sullivan. Thanks for joining us at the WVLT Now desk. We're awaiting a press conference set for 7:15. It's about to start any minute now. We're keeping our eye on it. We'll go there live now. Bob Thomas getting ready to speak.
Knox County Schools, and here with me this evening, two board members, Mr. Evity Satterfield, who represents District 1, and Mr. Daniel Watson, who represents District 3. I appreciate them being here. I want to begin by saying that our thoughts and prayers are with our students, staff, and families. What happened here today is a terrible tragedy, and I'm heartbroken that this awful incident occurred in one of our schools. This is an active investigation. We're working closely with the Knoxville Police Department and the TBI to gather information as to what happened. At this time, we're unable to provide many details about the investigation, but as soon as we know more, we will share additional information with our families, students, and public. I can say that one person is deceased, and an officer with the Knoxville Police Department was injured. Austin East will not hold classes on Tuesday and Wednesday, and we will communicate further decisions regarding the rest of the week within the next day or so. We will have counselors available at the school building tomorrow, and I want to urge our students and staff to reach out for help in wake of this horrible event. I want to thank Principal Nathan Langolis, his team, and our teachers and employees for showing incredible courage and strength as this awful situation unfolded. I know the Austin East staff loves their students deeply, and we're all devastated by this tragedy. Austin East community has suffered tremendously over the last few months, and I'm so very sorry for the losses that they have endured. Please know that we'll provide more updates as soon as possible, and again, our thoughts and our prayers go out to the families, our students, and our community. And at this time, Mayor Kincannon is going to say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you, Superintendent Thomas. I'm so sad that we are here today at the scene of another violent attack on the peacekeeping people of our community. The fact that someone has died and they're connected to this school is a tragedy. My heart goes out to everyone connected to our city and everyone particularly connected to Austin East community. The school has been through a lot this year, and it's not their fault. The students, their parents, their families, every single staff member at this school is doing their best to make it through some very difficult times. My heart goes out to the family of the deceased. I had the opportunity to meet with the officer who was shot and speak to him. He's in good spirits, and he's getting great medical attention at UT Medical Center. Spoke to his wife and family. He's in good hands. I want to commend all of the people with KPD who responded. Their quick action saved lives and protected the many innocent people in our community, and they do that every day. The officer was hurt. I thanked him for taking a bullet in the middle of this incident, and he said he would rather that he be hurt than anybody else. So thank you to our police officers, thank you to the school security officers who are part of this, and my heart goes out to everybody affected. This is the beginning of Youth Violence Prevention Week. We just had a really wonderful kickoff event yesterday, and it was an event filled with hope. And we cannot waver in our hope and our commitment to ending violence in our city, particularly in the youth. And I ask everybody to please hold our community in the light, keep us in our thoughts and prayers, and let's work together to stop the violence in Knoxville. Thank you.
Mayor, who shot the team today?
I'm not taking any questions.
Whose weapon? Anybody? Whose weapon?
Knox County Superintendent Bob Thomas, as well as Knoxville Mayor India Kincannon, both speaking there. One of the things India Kincannon saying, speaking to that school resource officer at the hospital. He was shot at Austin East. him telling the mayor, "I'd rather be hurt than anyone else," when she thanked him for putting his life on the line there on campus. No questions being taken at that press conference taking place right behind Austin East High School. We are waiting for Knoxville Police as well as the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation to have a press conference. We do expect that within the hour here on WVLT. We will keep you updated. Right now, just to kind of give you a backtrack on what happened this morning, it was around 3:15 when multiple law enforcement agencies responded to that officer-involved shooting at Austin East High School. Based on the preliminary investigation so far, KPD officers responded to the scene to the report of a male subject possibly armed in the school. Upon approach, shots were fired. KPD officers struck at least one time. That's who Knoxville Mayor India Kincannon talked to. Transported to UT Medical Center. His injuries not expected to be life-threatening. India Kincannon referencing earlier on today that she talked to him and he was in good spirits, all things considering. One male pronounced dead at the scene at Austin East High School, another detained for further investigation. Right now, Austin East High School is closed tomorrow as well as Wednesday. You heard Knox County Schools Superintendent Bob Thomas say that counselors will be available. And once again, we are waiting to hear from the TBI as well as the Knoxville Police Department on their investigation. KPD saying that TBI is taking over the investigation of this case. Separately this morning, also going on, or this afternoon, also going on in East Knoxville, a drive-by reported at 447 1800 block of Truslow Street. That's about a mile from Austin East High School. One of our reporters, Zach Rickens, was on the scene of that. Over on our social media accounts, you can see that truck being taken away. We've got video of that online. But so far, what we know, one male dead, a Knoxville police officer shot in non-critical condition, or at least non-life-threatening condition, over at UT Medical Center. We've heard that he's in pretty decent spirits, and one person is detained. Still working to learn some of the details as to what went on. We heard earlier today from some teachers, some resource, some counselors that were there inside of Austin East High School. They still had no idea what was going on as they were being held there. Students were taken to a location behind the baseball field on campus that parents went to go pick them up. All of this happening around 3:15 earlier this afternoon. Right now, if you head over to our WVLT.TV website, you can see we've got it covered for you. All of the stories you can hear from Governor Bill Lee during his speech today. While this was going on, he called to pray for families and victims following that shooting at Austin East. Senator Marsha Blackburn releasing a statement, as well as numerous other state and local officials. I do want to read a statement that came in. This is a statement from Knoxville State Representative Sam McKenzie on the school shooting at Austin East. District 15 is where Austin East is located. That's the district that Representative McKenzie is in. He's a graduate of Austin East High School. He said, quote, "I'm at a loss to describe my sadness as yet another horrific act of gun violence has happened in my community. Austin East High School is my alma mater, and my heart goes out to the students, faculty, and staff that were present for the senseless shooting today. I do not have the necessary words to convey my thoughts about the spiraling violent acts conducted by members of my community on members of my community. I'm asking everyone that knows and loves East Knoxville to pray and contemplate the lives we have lost. I'm also asking that we reclaim the sanctity of our beloved neighborhood. This is the fourth unnecessary shooting involving the Austin East community this year. We must make sure we take every step and make every effort to prevent these tragedies from continuing to occur." Once again, that from Knoxville State Representative Sam McKenzie out of District 15. He's a graduate of Austin East High School. District 15 is where Austin East is. We are going to give you an update on weather coming up later on this evening, as well as an update. We will go live to that press conference from the Knoxville Police Department as well as the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. Once again, TBI is taking control of everything, in control of this investigation. One man is dead. A Knoxville police officer is injured in non-life-threatening condition at UT Medical Center. Another person is detained. No details yet on that person detained. We hope to learn a lot more coming up. Hopefully around the 8 o'clock hour is when we expect that press conference from KPD as well as the TBI. We're going to step away for just a little bit right now. We hopefully will bring you some more information coming up within the hour.